Today we've seen hundreds of representatives of construction workers, delegates, site representatives come together across Australia, and what they're doing is they're calling for some important changes. They're calling for equality before the law for Australian workers. They're saying there shouldn't be one set of laws for Australia's construction workers and another for everybody else. They're saying clearly to the Deputy Prime Minister that we need a focus on safety on construction sites where one worker is killed every week. At the same time, we've got laws left over from John Howard that penalise workers for standing up for their safety and rights at work, and they penalise their unions for doing fundamental union business. Our message to Julia is listen to construction workers, Julia. Listen to the people who helped you get elected. These are the people in the trade union movement, these are the hard-working people who build this nation. They deserve the same rights as all other Australians. They don't deserve to have John Howard's industrial police force chasing them round and trying to reduce their rights on site.
All those in favour? All those against? Declare it carried unanimously. Thank you.
My message to Julia Gillard is, Julia, scrap the ABCC. It affects the way we do business on site. It affects workers on site. There are laws that apply to us that apply to no other worker in this country. But Julia, you need to understand that the people out there are unhappy. They're unhappy with your lack of interest, and they're unhappy with your failure to carry out your commitments. You gave us a commitment.
All those in favour? All those against? I declare that carried unanimously.
I'd say to Julia, please see the common sense that these people have no role here. Even the world authorities have condemned these type of organisations. They have no real value here. We're not saying that companies can't have a voice. They have a voice with us.
Those in favour of Resolution 3? Aye. Those against? Declare it carried.
Take the ABCC and throw it in the bin, because they don't deserve to be here. Scrap the ABCC, think about the family, think about the wives at home, waiting for their husbands to come home, kids waiting for their fathers to come home, mum and dads waiting for their sons and daughters to come home from work.
Unanimously passed.
Julia, you've let down a generation of construction workers. We built Australia over decades. The success of Australia is through construction workers, through our ports, through trying to do the right thing. You're not doing the right thing.
We want the ABCC abolished. We want a return to the rule of law where everybody in the Australian workforce works under the same set of laws. We want some fairness in the workplace.